studios in the Hazleton Area Career Center with
Carlos Paredes,
DJ Galade. Sports with Mark Brame, Wilson Mateo, and Leah Williams. Your 99 weather forecast with Christian Williams. This is your Channel 99 News.
Hi, I'm DJ Galade.
And I'm Carlos Paredes, and this is your Channel 99 News. See what our Student of the Month has to say about his success for our school.
So Shaw, you were chosen as Student of the Month. How does that feel?
I feel honored to be picked as Student of the Month. Out of everyone else that could have been picked, I was picked, so.
Awesome. What about in skills? How did you do and what did you do?
I was in related technical math. We were taken into a room and we took a 2-hour math test on geometry and algebra, and I placed first in the competition.
So now that you are first in all the state, what comes next?
We go on to nationals at Kansas City, and I'll be doing the same thing, taking another test.
And how do you feel this benefits you for your future, Shaw?
I think it definitely is going to look good on resumes and applications to college, so I think that's a plus.
Shaw, can you give us a few tricks on math, of your math skills?
I don't have any tricks.
You're just naturally that good.
Calculators are your friend.
Thank you, Shaw.
The Hazleton Area High School SAD Club, along with the Help Stop the Silence Suicide Prevention and Support Program, is pleased to host the second annual Help Stop the Silence Walk. The walk will be held on May 4th at the Hazleton Area High School track at 1 p.m. with check-in beginning at noon. All proceeds help benefit the silent suicide prevention and support programs in providing local services to our community. For more information or to register, go online to www.helpstopthesilence.org.
A study shows that laughter increases productivity. During laughter, the entire brain is activated by wave activity and increases in dopamine levels, putting a person's mind at their most alert state, the same way as when people are mindfully meditating. During a study, researchers from Loma Linda University observed 31 people watching a funny video and again watching a stressful video. During the funny video, all 31 people showed full activity in their brains. Researchers suggest that a further study is needed to see if laughter can help with reducing stress, blood pressure, and pain, the same as meditation does.
Do you get paid minimum wage? Then stay tuned. This story is something you'll want to see.
Americans who work at fast food establishments such as McDonald's or work at a local supermarket won't be getting a raise on their paychecks. In Washington, Republicans have denied the increase of minimum wage for all Americans. Republicans believe that such an increase would lead to job losses. The White House and Democrats wanted the minimum wage increase from $7 to 25 cents to $10 to 10 cents an hour. President Obama has emphasized that voters can ultimately vote opponents of a minimum wage out of office. President Obama admits a minimum wage hike will not create more wealthy Americans, but it will help the middle class and strengthen the overall economy. Francesca Martinez, Channel 99 News.
Let's learn how some kids become level 10s with their sensei.
So we're here at Valley Elementary Middle School for National Readers Day. Let's go take a look and enjoy some reading.
When you have a problem, you don't give up. You keep on trying. Did the rooster need everybody to help him, or did he figure it out on his own? Yeah, you can do that too with things, right? You can figure things out on your own. So that was a good story. We had a lot of fun.
Now, Sensei Nevin, how did you get involved into the reading day?
I've been doing this probably for 15 or 20 years. I don't know, a long time. Many years I've been coming to the schools and reading, and I also have been coming to all the schools for a long time doing our anti-bullying program. And so, we're connected with the school district. It's part of my, peace education as I go out through the community and I teach about anti-bullying and how students can protect themselves and do a better job sitting up straight, doing better as students. And if they learn how to have, more assertive behaviors and better focus, they learn how to take care of themselves better and develop some good habits. So National Reading Day, we teach them that leaders are what? What are, guys, everybody, leaders are what?
Readers.
Everybody nice and loud. One more time. Ready? Go. Yeah, so I explained to them that leaders are readers, and if you want to be a leader someday, you have to learn to be a great reader. And everyone, just like the story, it could be very difficult starting out reading for little kids, so inspiring them to be readers, that's a very good thing, and that's why we do it.
That's awesome. Completely agree, 100%. Now, how do you relate your profession to exactly teaching the kids about life and morals?
Well, what I do for a living is I teach martial arts, and martial arts is about life. You can't be a martial artist without living a good life and living properly. So, having great social skills is very helpful for students. So if they learn to have better social skills, communicate better with one another, and treat each other nicer, which are all the fundamentals we teach in our martial art program, they can do well at school and they can do well in life. So, martial arts is about ceasing conflict. So if we can teach students how to stop fighting and stop being involved in situations where they make other people aggravated with them, and they can pay attention to themselves, they can do much better in situations. And so it all starts by recognizing yourself. So I teach all my students to sit up straight and to be level 10s. You can see how they're understanding that. Yeah. And if they're practicing those kind of things, it's better mannerisms and better ways of treating each other. They have less conflict in their life. So it's conflict resolution. And that fits right in what we teach, and it fits right in what they need. And it's a perfect fit.
Thank you very much. Very nice meeting you. Keep doing what you do. You're very, very good at it.
Well, thank you very much.
National Young Readers Day, a great day where our kids can learn the true fundamentals of reading, morals, life lessons, and more. This was Valley Elementary Middle School. Mary Vic Perez reporting for BCTV.
Hazleton is the host of a recycling event. This Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., all residents will be able to bring electronics to recycle. Anything with a plug other than large appliances, smoke detectors, and projection TVs will be accepted. A $20 fee will apply for CRT TVs and computer monitors, but everything else will be free of charge. The event will be held at Brainer Recycling on Wyoming Street, Hazleton. For more information, visit www.eforcecompliance.com or call 215-964-6667. Don't go away. When we come back, enjoy Mark and Leah with sports.
Welcome to Channel 99, featuring the award-winning student-produced news, now being broadcasted live over Service Electric Cable and YouTube every Tuesday through Friday at 2 p.m. We'll see you then, or check us out anytime at our website at www.bctv99.com.
A leaky faucet can waste 100 gallons a day. An average family of 4 uses 881 gallons of water per week just by flushing the toilet. Go to waterUseItWisely.com for more information and tips to save water.
Welcome to Channel 99, featuring the award-winning student-produced news now being broadcasted live over Service Electric Cable and YouTube every Tuesday through Friday at 2 p.m. We'll see you then, or check us out anytime at our website at www.bctv99.com.
Hey there, and welcome back to your Channel 99 Sports. I'm your host, Mark Brame. In baseball news, the Diamondbacks and the Brewers were the biggest surprises this year in Major League Baseball. But will they carry on the success in the month of April? We'll just make sure the Brew Crew doesn't overload on steroids again. In football news, the iconic location of the NFL Draft, which is Radio City Music Hall in New York City, is possibly going to be changed by as early as 2015. One of the most likely locations would be Los Angeles, due to the fact that the NFL Network is located there and it would probably save the NFL a decent chunk of change. And in basketball news, a bunch of series are going to a Game 7, including the Pacers, who will stay alive in the first round of the playoffs by beating the Hawks 95-88. The Clippers fell to the Warriors 100-99, and OKC beat the Grizzlies 104-84. Remember, in Game 7, the winner moves on and the loser goes home. And tonight's game consists of the Raptors versus the Nets in Game 6. If the Raptors win, they will move on to the next round. The Spurs will take on the Mavericks in Game 6, and with the Spurs victory, the Spurs will move on to the next round. And last but not least, the Trailblazers will look to blaze past the Rockets and advance to the next round tonight. Well, I'm Mark Brame. Now, here's Leah Williams with your District Sports.
Well, thanks, Mark. Hello, Cougar fans. Welcome to your District Sports. Let's start off with yesterday's track and field meet. The boys placed themselves firmly for the Conference Division I title by taking the win over Coughlin in the showdown of undefeated conference teams. The Cougars had 10 individual firsts and 2 relay wins to take down the Crusaders 83-67. This win improves their record to 5-1 overall and 5-0 in the conference. On the other hand, the Lady Cougars remain undefeated 6-0 overall and 5-0 in the conference. The meet last night set them there. The Lady Cougars recorded 11 firsts, 13 seconds, and 11 thirds to show off their depth against the Lady Crusaders in this 96-54 victory. And today they will go to Pottsville to compete in the Schuylkill County Relays at 4 o'clock. Also today, the baseball team will welcome the Holy Redeemer Royals to the Diamond. The recommended arrival for the game is 4:15. On the other field, at the same time, the softball team will play Wyoming Valley West Spartans. And the volleyball team will hop on the bus to Whitehall for their 5:30 game. Practices for the fall season are already starting. The girls' soccer team will be starting practice Mondays and Thursdays starting May 12th from 4 to 5:30. Friends of the players are invited. That's all for your Channel 99 Sports. I'm Leah Williams, and don't go away. When we come back, it's Alexa and Brianna with Cinema Spotlight.
Welcome to Channel 99, featuring the award-winning student-produced news now being broadcasted live over Service Electric Cable and YouTube every Tuesday through Friday at 2 p.m. We'll see you then, or check us out anytime at our website at www.bctv99.com. Welcome to Channel 99, featuring the award-winning student-produced news, now being broadcasted live over Service Electric Cable and YouTube every Tuesday through Friday at 2 p.m. We'll see you then, or check us out anytime at our website at www.bctv99.com.
And hi, welcome back. Let's see, what do we have for the viewers today, Alexa?
Quick and to the point this time around, aren't you? Well, since you have a story to tell, after you.
In this week at the theater still is Brick Mansions, The Other Woman, and The Quiet Ones. And now...
And now the moment you've all been waiting for. In the midst of the Avengers movies, there's a gap. That makes it the perfect time to release The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Out last night, yes, so go. There has been much speculation about what is going to happen and what will happen, as well as how. But let's not spoil anything. Plot, yes, plot, that's what you want. Anyways, Peter and Gwen have graduated. Peter is Spider-Man, Peter's with Gwen, and all is the usual. Fight bad guys and save the town. In the process, he saves Oscorp employee Max Dillon. Max now assumes he is besties with Spider-Man, which leaves him in an obsession that distracts him during work. As a result, he falls in a pit of mutant eels, becoming Electro. Can Peter achieve this balancing act any longer, or will the scales tip?
Well, time to swing away.
Well, we'll be back next week
with more movie buffs on Cinema Spotlight.
Welcome to Kilobytes. My name is Brian Vito, and Microsoft's $7.5 billion accusation is now complete, ending a name at least one of the most storied companies in mobile phone history. Just how influential was Nokia in building the cell phone as we know it? Well, let me tell you this. If you owned a cell phone at any point over the last 15 years, there's a very good chance that you at least had one Nokia. And if you had a Nokia around 2000, I wagered it was probably like the 5110. Big, sturdy, and available with a rainbow of changeable faceplates, the 5110 didn't offer much by current standards, but it did its job and it did it very well. It was the first cell phone my dad ever owned, and I'm certain it will be still function flawlessly 16 years after its birth. Some device concepts are wacky enough to try once, and with the Samsung Galaxy Beam 2, a hardware giant put its faith into the built-in projectors a second time. The sequel to the original Samsung Galaxy Beam updates Android to the version 4.2 and shrugs off the original's bright yellow color and sporty aesthetic for a smooth brush metallic look borrowed by the Galaxy S3. The Beam's 2 projection window retains its place at the top of the phone, swelling this area slightly, and from the looks of this model increases the original's beams, like the beam of the projectors, the resolution from 640 to 360 pixels to 800 to 480 pixel resolution, which is WVGA. You guys didn't know that. This would improve image quality, especially for movies and presentations beamed onto a surface from further away. And other changes under the hood take in the more spacious 1.2 gigahertz quad-core processor and micro SD card slot, which can now accept up to 64 gigabytes in external storage. The camera stays put at 5 megapixel, and physically the Beam 2 is a tad larger than the Galaxy Beam, bumping up the screen size to 4.6 inches versus 4 inches, and it also gets a battery boost from 2000 megahertz to 2600 megahertz. I think that's how you say it. Well, that's a little bit more juice, but not enough to play back-to-back movies around the campfire without a couple of spare bricks. So far, China's Mobile is the only carrier we know that's attached its name to the Beam 2, and expect a limited release for such a, cliche weapon. My name is Brian Beto, and that's all for Kilobytes.
Hi, I'm Francis Happy, and welcome to Today in History. May 2nd in history. Well, actually, I couldn't find anything interesting worth sharing, so this episode, I'm gonna change it to Francis Talks About. I like to talk about like dogs, I like eating, I like sleeping, I like collecting dollar coins, I like 90s pop, I like Chinese food. Guys, I'm kidding, I'm here to educate you, or at least I'm trying to. 1983, a 6.5 earthquake occurred in Collingham, California. The earthquake happened around 11:42 a.m. and according to the American Red Cross, the earthquake was estimated to cost $10 million in property damage. The damage was mostly severe in Colling's 8-block downtown commercial district, which basically almost destroyed the whole block. 487 people were injured in the result of the earthquake. Luckily, the Red Cross assigned many relief programs such as home buildings, hospitals, and fire offices. And in 2011, mastermind behind the September 11 attacks and FBI's most wanted man, Osama bin Laden, was killed by United States Special Forces SEAL Team 6 in Abu Dhabi, Pakistan. Osama bin Laden, if you didn't know, was mostly known for taking credit for the September 11 attacks on the United States and was also the founder and creator of the terrorist group Al-Qaeda. Even before the mission to kill bin Laden, the US began an investigation in September 2010 in Abu Dhabi to locate his whereabouts. Once identifying bin Laden, the US ordered a raid in which was successfully done and captured and killed bin Laden as well as any other Al-Qaeda member in that compound. I'm Francis Tapia. This was Today in History, May 12th. Second, happy birthday. I'm out of here. Done. Stop recordings.
Let's throw it over to Christian Williams with your weather forecast.
Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you're just excited for the weekend as I am. Right now, it's looking pretty clear with a temperature of 55 degrees and humidity of 46%. Winds are blowing westward at 17 miles per hour, and honestly, that's the nicest it'll get this weekend. Saturday and Sunday will be host to rain, with highs in the upper 50s and lows in the 30s and 40s. But not to worry, because the sun will come back on Monday, right as we go back to school. Ever hear that saying, don't shoot the messenger? Hey, at least the temperatures aren't dropping like before. In fact, it'll reach upwards of 63 degrees. So there's that, but that's all for your Channel 99 weather. Make sure to stay dry and enjoy your weekend.
Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to watch on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 2 for our all-student-produced show.
We're also streaming live via YouTube at bctv99.com. On your mobile device on the YouTube app. Be safe and enjoy the rest of the week.
You